How can you make someone start to love you when they're not interested in you?
Hello, Tom. I know about your success, about your YouTube channel. I am sure that you are going to be expanding and growing more and more. Saludos, Tomás.
So this advice is really for, girls chasing boys, boys chasing girls, right? Mainly for boys chasing girls because, for a girl to get a boy, it's really easy. And then there you go, you have it, right? But for boys chasing girls, it's generally harder because generally girls do the selection. They decide who to accept and who they don't accept, right? And boys are generally the ones that are doing the chasing. And that's just generally how it works, right? How can you make someone of the opposite sex to start loving you when initially they're not interested? Maybe you look like a dog, right? Or maybe, you smell bad, or I don't know what your problem is, but they're just not interested in you, all right? And you like them, like you want to put your dick inside or whatever, right? You want to like have a romantic relationship or whatever, and you want to get to know them more, but you need to get their interest. So I'm gonna give you one tip today to help you get the attention from somebody that you like, and hopefully that will develop into a romantic relationship. So before I give you that tip, my real advice is that, you should play the numbers game. It's one of my 11 rules that position you for greater success, right? Always play the numbers game. Life is a numbers game, right? And you should play the field. If you're a boy, you should chase after a lot of girls. If you're a girl, you should date a lot of boys. It's when you date a lot of people, when you play the field, you know who is good for you, what kind of people that are compatible with you, what kind of people will, give you a better life, or will actually have a meaningful romantic relationship, right? I say play the field, right? Don't focus on one person, right? When you focus your, romantic thoughts on one person, that may not work out, and that person may not be right for you. I always say play the field, play the numbers game. But if there's someone that you really like, but they're not interested in you, and you really want to get her or him, here is one tip that can help you. Even though I say you play the field. I mean, if they're not interested in you, I say next. That's what I would do. They don't like you, fuck you. Next. There's 7 billion people on this planet Earth. Half of them are women or men or the opposite sex. Don't ever be fixated on one person, right? So again, that's my real advice. But anyways, getting back to this one tip that will help you gain the attention or the attraction of the opposite sex that you want to have a romantic relationship with. So this one tip is simply this, right? Everyone is different. You have to understand, what turns them on, right? What do they like? Do they like to play tennis? Do they like to play badminton? Do they like to go to the movies? Maybe they're deep into Eastern philosophy or Western philosophy. Maybe they're very, or maybe they are very involved in their religion, or, you have to understand what they like, right? You have to understand what they like. And sometimes when you find out what they like, that will turn you off. It's possible. Maybe you find out they're deeply religious and that's not you, and maybe then you decide that's not what you pursue. You have to understand what turns them on, right? What do they aspire to? What is their current interest in life? And then, you have to be visible. You have to be there. You have to be available. You have to create opportunities of being together and talking about things that matter to him or her and that interest her, all right? I don't want you to be too freaky. I don't want you to stalk them or create unwanted, opportunity to be together, right? I mean, it should be natural. If you force the situation, you're just gonna be a creep, right? And that's just scary and you'll scare them away. But create spontaneous opportunities to be together, and talk about the things that they like, and make yourself visible, available. And if you keep on doing that, they're gonna start remembering you. It's basically marketing. You're gonna do marketing, right? You're running a marketing campaign to get her attention, to talk about things that she wanna hear. Yeah, that's right. She wanna hear, or he wants to hear, not what you wanna hear. Nobody gives a shit about you, all right? What they wanna hear. And when you do it enough, not in a creepy way, they start remembering you. Hey, that guy said some things that I like. And then they start remembering you. And they start missing you when you're not there. And also, you have to create absence, right? You're not always there and available and calling them up and say, what are you doing now? Why do you not answer my call? Why don't you answer my yellow messages? That is just fucking creepy, right? If anybody does that to you, or if you do that to someone else, you're gonna come across as a fucking creep. So don't do that. I mean, nobody appreciates that. And then they're like, hey, give me space, I don't know you that well yet, right? So I mean, I'm saying that create opportunity to talk about things that they like, and then sometimes you disappear. You have to back off, right? Especially when they start warming up to you, you have to create absence, right? You have to create absence. They have an opportunity to miss you. Hey, I wish she was here. Hey, I wish we were talking about this. I wish we were hanging out right now, right? When they start missing you, that is when, the fish is on the hook, right? And now you start reeling it in, using fishing metaphors. That's it. One tip. Actually, that one tip requires multiple steps, right? Figure out what they are interested in, what they are concerned about in life right now, and make yourself available, visible, and talk about the things that they want to hear, right? And then when they start warming up, back off a little bit. Don't be a creep. Never be a creep. Don't be so needy. Oh, I need you. Oh, why are you not here? Oh, nobody likes that, right? And then you back up a little bit. And everything should be very casual, very relaxed. You're not forcing anything. Never force anything on anybody. I would never do that, right? Because that's just creepy. And then give them a lot of space. They will miss you. They will miss having conversation with you. And that's when you reel it in, all right? I hope that helps. Take fucking action, and I hope you get the person that you want. But remember, play the field, and you play the numbers game, and don't be a fucktard.